Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Alex here, and before we jump into today's video, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and smash the like button too. Trust me, you don't want to miss what we have in store today. Now let's get into it. So the big question on everyone's mind is Tyler Smith playing today. The Dallas Cowboys All-Pro offensive lineman has been dealing with some injury buzz lately, and there's a lot riding on his status. Well, good news is finally rolling in, and Eve got all the updates, rumors, and insider info you need to know heading into this huge game against the Panthers. Stick around because this could be a game changer for Dallas season. Alright, hey race, the setup. Tyler Smith has been one of the shining stars up front for the Cowboys. His rise has been meteoric, playing with power, technique, grit, and when he's in the lineup, Dallas' offensive line looks significantly more dominant. But as is so often the case in football, injuries can threaten momentum. In recent days, there's been chatter that he was nursing something that might keep him off the field, so the big question, will he suit up today or be sidelined? Let me walk you through what I found, what I believe, and what we should expect. First, the latest reports from team beat writers, insiders, and injury trackers all point to good signs. The Cowboys organization has been somewhat tight-lipped, probably not wanting to tip their hand to Carolina or cause panic among fans, but several sources close to the team say that Tyler Smith has been making progress in practice lately. Limited reps at first, then gradually stepping it up. That's a typical pattern when a player is trying to shake off something but get back before missing too much time. From what I gathered, the injury was never believed to be serious, more of a nagging thing, something he's pushing through the week of practice. Reports suggest that he's feeling better and coaches have been monitoring him carefully. Now, as of this morning, it seems very likely he'll be active. There hasn't been an official statement yet from the Cowboys PR team, but insiders say all signs are go. He's trending toward being available. That said, there's always a chance that it becomes a game day decision. If something flares up in warm-ups, they may hold him out, but right now odds are he's playing. Now, why is this so important? Because Tyler Smith is not just any lineman, he's an all-pro caliber talent. His presence significantly elevates Dallas protection for Dak Prescott, helps open running lanes, and strengthens the overall cohesion of the offensive line. Without him, the Cowboys are more vulnerable to pass rushers, interior pressure, and breakdowns in run blocking, facing the Panthers, who have defensive weapons that can wreck an offense if given a crack. Having Smith in the lineup could be the difference maker. Let's talk a bit more about how his return, if confirmed, could shift the dynamics in this game. The Panthers' defensive line has been aggressive lately, twist front stunts, speed on the edges. Dallas wants to establish the run, control the clock, keep the defense honest. With Smith anchoring the interior, the rest of the line can operate with more confidence. Guards, tackles, they all perform better when you don't have to worry about a weak link in the rotation. Also in pass sets, Smith's ability to anchor and handle bull rushes gives Dak more time to skin, make adjustments, and deliver downfield. Every extra half second matters. But let's not sugarcoat it, there are some ifs here. Even if Smith suits up, he might be on a snap count early or have some restrictions. No full reps early, limited 2-minute drill usage. Coaches might want to ease him back in, so don't expect him immediately dropping back on every single play as though nothing happened. The coaching staff knows how to manage their assets. We might see rotations or a bit more substitution early until he's proven he can handle full load without setback. Also, there's always the possibility they hold him out at the last minute if something pops in pregame stretch or warm-ups. It's rare, but in high-stakes games they'll err on the side of caution. The team doesn't want to risk making things worse, so if you see him on the injury report or hear buzz late, don't be surprised. But based on everything Eve dug up, I lean heavily toward yes, Tyler Smith will be playing today. Now let me walk you through a scenario of how I see the game going with and without him, just so you get the full picture. Scenario: a Smith plays the Cowboys offensive line. His cohesive running game gets going in early series. Dallas controls time of possession. Dak has enough time to connect on intermediate routes. Play action opens up. They can lean on the run late in the game. The Panthers' defensive front is frustrated, forced to bring exotic blitzes, and that gives space for receivers to exploit. It's a close game, but Dallas has better margin for error. Scenario B: Smith sits, the interior line is more vulnerable. The Panthers' defensive tackles start getting push up. The middle runs get stuffed behind the line. Dak under pressure more often, forced throws, sacks, or quick throws. The offense becomes one-dimensional. Carolina smells blood, plays more aggressively. The defensive line dictates the tempo. Dallas is forced into quick passes, shorter gainers. It's harder to sustain long drives, and fatigue wears on the unit. That's a tougher road given how finely matched teams are these days. Having Smith in the lineup shifts the edge slightly toward the Cowboys, so let's keep our fingers crossed he's active, healthy, and ready to go. Now, what about injury history or prior red flags? Tyler is still young, but already he's shown resilience. He's had the normal bumps and bruises that interior linemen face: knees, ankles, minor strains, but nothing long-term or chronic so far that gives some confidence that even if there's a twinge today, he's not walking into this with long-term baggage. Still, repetition matters. It's not about yesterday's injury, it's about whether he remains solid down the stretch. The team's medical staff reportedly has been cautious, giving rest and letting him recover fully before pushing him. That conservatism is a good sign. Okay, so where does this leave us right now? My current take: Tyler Smith is very likely to be active today versus the Panthers, barring any late surprises. Even if he's limited early, his presence alone strengthens the lineup and gives Dallas better options both in running and passing. He's someone the offense really needs in big games, and that makes today very exciting. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments, do you think Smith plays? If he does, do you expect him to be 100 or limited? Also, how much of a difference do you think his presence makes in this game? Drop your predictions, score, stat lines, whatever you want. I read all your comments and I may highlight some in my next video. Alright folks, thanks so much for tuning in and riding along with me. If you found this video helpful, entertaining, or just fun to watch, do me a favor, subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit that like button and hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I drop more updates, news, analysis, and injury reports on Cowboys and NFL topics. Share this video with fellow Cowboys fans or football lovers. The more we grow, the more content I can bring your way. That's it from me, Alex. I'm pumped to see whether Tyler Smith takes the field today, and you'll be watching every rep. Stay tuned, stay engaged, and I'll see you in the next video. Go Cowboys!